Howdy y'all, it's your favorite trainer with a belt buckle. Today we're going to talk about why we're fat. And this is part one. If you're not familiar with Show Up Fitness, I wrote the book, How to Become a Successful Personal Trainer. I'm at our Santa Monica location. It's a little cold in here. Sorry about my THO. We're going to help you understand nutrition. We have our own certification. We teach personal trainers 2 months in person, also online. And we also have a nutrition coach program. Better Than Precision Nutrition, NCI, any of that stuff. You don't get to interact with professionals who understand nutrition, but more importantly, we help you create a team with registered dietitians. They're the experts in the nutrition world, not doctors, not nutritionists, not the guy or girl with 500,000 followers. You need to work with the professional in nutrition, and that's an RD. So today we're going to talk about why we're fat. Oh, it's such a sensitive word, fat. We think of it as negative. If you look at the definition, it just means excess flesh. We associate it today with fat ass, fat fuck. We call people fat. So just because we associate it with a negative connotation, it is what it is. There's places that are called fat burger. I've had clients come in and say, I want a fat ass. So it's just how you look at it. It's all about your mindset, perspective. I'm not gonna go out there and call someone a fat ass. I'm not going to tell my client they're fat. Trainers may try to use things to scare our client to make them feel bad. Body fat analysis. Oh, you have an obesity of 90 or whatever it is, and your client feels bad, they're vulnerable, and then you try to sell them. That's not what we're talking about here. I'm talking about just identifying as a nation, as a world, why we are fat. And it comes down to number one, is just understanding the basics. As we teach in our CPT program, 90% of certified trainers quit within the first year. They don't understand programming, they don't understand anatomy, and they don't know how to build a book of business. That's what we teach you. We focus on the fundamentals. In our nutrition course, it's the same thing. The average person who calls himself a nutritional expert, they don't know what they're talking about. Doctors are terrible representations for nutrition experts. Registered dietitians are. Who's your registered dietitian? So if you're a trainer, or aspiring trainer, and you want to separate yourself from the saturated market. It's not saturated, it's saturated with textbook trainers. Vulnerable people get a certification from some marketing company like NASM or Precision Nutrition. They're not fitness or nutrition companies. They have the funds to market to get in front of you. You read a textbook and you don't know what you just read. So then you interpret it the way you want to. We teach you the fundamentals, and it needs to start with an education behind what is a calorie. I guarantee you the average person doesn't even know what that definition is. A calorie is a unit of measurement. It's the amount of heat energy required to increase 1 gram of water 1 degree Celsius. What the hell is that? That's the technical definition. That's nor good nor bad. That's just what it is. Is a ruler bad? Is a measuring tape good? A mile when you run it in the wind is bad for you. We would never talk like that. What do I got right here? C-note, $100. Is this good? What if I were to give you 520s? Ah, that's bad. What if I were to give you $100 in quarters? That may not be optimal, but it's a currency. This is $100. I can create $100 from quarters, nickels, dimes, ones, twos, fives, 10s, 20s, 50s. So when we understand what a calorie is, we make choices of which sometimes there's higher calories. The majority of Americans, what do we have for breakfast? I was at Starbucks right before I came over here. A little breakfast burrito, 28 grams of protein. That's not that much. 700 calories. That choice is not bad. It just packs a punch. 700 calories, whereas if you were to have 3 eggs, which is 210 calories, and a piece of toast, you're having maybe 500 total calories. You have protein, you have fat, more nutrients we're going to keep you sustained throughout the day. We're having soda, we're having simple sugars that have a lot of calories, breads and pastas and pastries, all taste great. They're just high in calories. It would be like saying you got a bunch of quarters that add up to be 100, that's bad. I would prefer a C-note. I'm sure you would as well. But it's not necessarily good. It just is what it is. So we need to do a better job of educators teaching our clients what a calorie is. I love putting into our store in Show Up Fitness, how many calories is in this? How many calories are in that? Statistically speaking, our followers are more nutrition and exercise related individuals. And we're at 50+% of them don't even come within 20 to 30% of the correct answer. So if you think you're eating 1,200 calories and you're gaining weight, you are not eating 1,200 calories. It's not your hormones. It's not the boogeyman, your metabolic disease. If it is, you're working with a physician. We'll go over the other things that may contribute to being fat. But for today, we're just looking at why you're fat with being calories. We need to change the way we speak. That's not bad. That's not good. Because then we're getting our clients into the mindset that you had an apple, good job. Oh, you had a pack of Gushers, you're a bad, naughty little girl. Bullshit. Gushers are amazing. They're calories. Is that the best choice? Probably not. But if you want to have them, that's okay. You're not going to go to hell. You're not going to get cancer. You're not going to get some crazy disease. If you do it consistently and you're in a surplus, then yes, those extra calories will be stored as fat if we're not exercising. In the rest of these videos, we will take a look at the law of thermodynamics. We'll look at total daily energy expenditure. We're going to look at the body mass equation, something that we developed at Show Up Fitness and the nutrition coach that we offer. We need to find a plan that works for you as the client without making them feel bad. Because what's going to happen is your clients are going to lie to you because you come off as the end-all, be-all fitness nutrition expert with your freaking gallon of water. You have your container of pre-prepared food and all that stuff. We're freaking weirdos. Our clients secretly hate us. Why? Because we love working out. I'm bored. What do you want to do? Let's go fucking work out. Our clients are like, no, I want to go to the bar. I want to go to brunch. I want to have cake. We're trying to change their mind. It's not easy to do. We're the weirdos. So we have to be really empathetic. We need to be humble. You need to smile. And you say, I totally understand what you're going through. You've been misled by all these influencers and people online who think they know what they're talking about. Have they ever educated you and talked to you about the basics of just what a calorie is? That's what we're going to do today. Here's a calorie. Here's a calorie. These are all calories. They're not good nor bad. It just is what it is. We can make better choices. We're going to find a plan that works for you. And when you know how many calories that work for your body, if you're more active or less active, you're not feeling well, you don't sleep well, all things that we'll address in this series. But we need to begin with educating our clients on what a calorie is. If you want to become a successful nutrition coach, comment, subscribe, like below, shoot us a message. We'll get you into one of our calls. They're live every Tuesday and Thursday. They're recorded, put into the platform to help you become a knowledgeable nutrition coach. It all begins by showing up. Have a great day, y'all.